What is going on, brothers? This is David Lyon, founder of Evolving Man. So what I want to talk about in this video is our perfect day, our ideal day. Because there's something very interesting that I've observed, that when I connect to how would my ideal day look like, and also when I talk to other people about that, what usually comes up is a certain image of flow. Things just fall into place, life feels easy and joyful and effortless. And I absolutely want to honor that we all have this vision. And I've noticed that my most memorable days, my most impactful days, are not the ones where everything flows. And so there's an interesting paradox there, that it's almost like in my perfect day, in my mind, I don't want to have the challenge. I don't want to have the discomfort. I don't want to be pushed to my limits. But when I look back at the days where I felt like they really shaped who I am, or they made me see myself in a new light, that they made me see within myself a new quality that showed up, those are the days where shit really hits the fan. And so there's something really precious, I find, about the fact that, you know, it's kind of easy to enjoy your day and to show up fully when everything is going well. It's also kind of not easy, but that's a different topic. But like, you're really called to action and to presence when shit hits the fan, when things get really challenging. And I have certain memories over the past couple of years of like getting into a really shitty financial situation and really having to show up, or challenges in my relationship where I was like, I felt like a whoosh, like a pull into the present moment of like, David, now it really matters what you do and what you say. And those are not comfortable situations. Those are not situations where I would sit at home and imagine like, whoa, wouldn't it be amazing if I were to fall into such a situation so that it could show up with this new amazing quality? No, I wouldn't want to be in these situations. Okay? And so the reason why I'm sharing this is it makes me wonder, so many of the challenges that life puts at us, it's so easy to look at them at, man, life sucks and life is really giving me a hard time, and couldn't life just be a little kinder to me, and couldn't I just be a little more lucky? Look at John, he's having all these successes with being a coach, blah, 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 whatever. And maybe life is not so easy because it sees how great you are, and it keeps on inviting you, like it keeps on pushing you just beyond your edge. And now our kind of challenge or invitation is, can I see that invitation? Right? So instead of going into, that's stupid, I hate life, other people are assholes. And I'm also not talking about bypassing that. Like, of course, sometimes things are shitty, and I want to acknowledge that they're shitty. And I need to validate my experience of like, this sucks and is uncomfortable and I didn't want this to happen, and here I am. But then the question is, how do I respond? And I'm not even saying that like it's ultimately true that, you know, life is inviting you into your greater self. Maybe it is, but I cannot tell you for sure. But when I live my life this way, my life changes. And the situations or the possibilities for me to show up in a new way, they're suddenly everywhere. Okay? And so this is also not about like, okay, shit, now I have to be on the lookout for all these opportunities that life is putting on me. Relax. In my experience with this, life is so abundant that you can miss 99% of all chances that you're being presented, and you're still gonna have loads to work with that 1%. So all I'm saying is, when you're facing a challenging situation, just consider, what if this is an invitation for you to show up in a way that you didn't know before? Okay? And so there's a level of surrender in there. There's a level of, you're probably going to get to a point of, I don't know how to move forward any longer. And it's almost like at that point something new happens. As long as I think like I got everything under control and I understand life and whoa, I got this, I'm very far away from really discovering something about my essence. But when I'm at this place of like, fuck, I have no idea how I'm gonna work this out, almost like, oh, I can't figure it out, but I'm staying present. I don't kind of collapse and I'm like, I will never figure it out, poor me, but I'm like, okay, this sucks, this is challenging, and I'm here. Right? It's like almost like I'm coming online to life. It's like, here I am, life. I don't know what to do, but I'm willing to be present. And so those are situations and those are days that have been truly impactful for me. And the more that I experience these kinds of days, the more I kind of feel a confidence within myself that I will be able to meet challenges as they come, so that I don't need to put so much energy into avoiding challenges, into avoiding discomfort. Because it's like, yes, it's gonna be uncomfortable. I'm probably gonna be like, I don't wanna feel this right now. I don't wanna face this challenge. But I have this experience of, I've gone through this before and I've gotten surprises and surprising gifts and surprising qualities that emerged in these situations. So take it as a thought experiment for the coming week to meet the challenges that are coming up in your everyday life and just see if anything changes when you look at these challenges as an invitation for you to show up in a different way. And again, this is not about forcing anything. This is not about pretending to be like, life is always great and I love life. But it's more about letting yourself be surprised and surrendering to what emerges outside of what emerges from within you when you stay online with the challenge, when you stay present with the challenge and everything that you're feeling. All right? So let me know in the comments if you're up for this challenge. Yeah, just say something like I'm in or yes, and I'll check in with you in a week so that you can see for yourself if something has changed or not. All right? So as always with Evolving Man, you're seen, you're loved, you're appreciated. Keep evolving, and I'll talk to you very soon.